Good morning everyone and welcome to week 7 of Intermittent Ciara with intermittent fasting, and I hope that this lifestyle is really fitting in with your way of living and that you've been able to adjust your eating habits to suit the intermittent fasting regime, because it is absolutely brilliant and it's something that's working for me. And I have done every single diet on the planet, as I mentioned before. I have tried everything, and this is the thing that really works for me, and I am feeling fantastic on it. Now, I didn't tell you last week, but I am in the 9 stone now. Yes, it's brilliant when you break through that barrier and everything's going really well. And I've had a recent visit with my health professionals, and I've been telling them what I've been doing, and advise you to do that as well, especially if you're coming across any difficulties or things that you think, I need to ask a few questions about this, just to make sure it's perfect for you. So they're delighted with it, and I think it's something that a lot of doctors will be prescribing in the future. But I mentioned last week about Project Me, so that's Project You, okay? So everybody has their own project, and about being accountable, and about taking steps and writing things in your planner and keeping an eye on either your weight or how you fit in clothes, whatever way it is that you find that you can keep an eye on your accountability, so that all the hard work isn't going to waste and that you are getting the results that you want to get from your Project Me. Whatever that is, for me it's losing weight, it's toning up, it's getting better sleep, it's just improving my eating habits, and it's absolutely brilliant. And I've mentioned before about the cycles that come along. You have Christmas, and Christmas interferes. I put on 2 pounds. Now that's something that doesn't happen, or hasn't happened with me with intermittent fasting. I never ever put weight on. I plateaued certainly for a long time, and then it would take me a while before I would lose any more weight, but I never put weight on. But with the likes of Christmas, you would put on a few pounds, but otherwise no. So I'm now in the stage, I didn't tell you last week, but I'm in the 9 stones now. But I hope that's the way it'll stay for a long time. I haven't been there for years, absolute years, and that just is testament to how good this intermittent fasting plan is working with my life. So and I hope it is with yours as well. Don't forget, comment, Gmail, intermittentciara@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. Any questions you'd like to put them to me, because I find this format excellent for asking people, talking to people, finding out different things, and just working the intermittent fasting program in my whole life. It's terrific, and I hope you're finding it that way as well. Now, I did mention Project Me last week, and being in the 9 stones is absolutely fabulous, and it has spurred me on. I actually jogged a wee bit this week. Now, I used to jog and do 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons. I never ever did a marathon, because I'm not really built for speed or built for long distance running. I like a shorter sort of a run, but I did a tiny jog yesterday. I'd say it would have been about half a mile, and I was quite surprised to find that I was fit to do it. But I was going for a walk with friends, and they went ahead of me, and I caught up with them by going a different route and circling around to meet them. And I was delighted with it. So that's something now that I'm going to build into my daily routine, and it's something that will motivate me to get out and do something. Now, my steps are all up to date. I'm doing my 10,000 steps. I'm drinking my water. I'm eating my whole foods. Since Lent, I'm off chocolate, and I have broken it a few times, but I've never actually bought chocolate. I bought a few Easter eggs, but they were for different people, not for me, and I didn't eat any of those, so that's not so bad. But I didn't buy anything to eat for myself, which I think is fantastic. So I did break it a few times. Once, when I really didn't know what I was doing, I had it eaten before I realised, gosh, I'm off chocolate. So brilliant, that's great. And the cycle of life is that you have your Christmas, you put on a wee tiny bit of weight, then you lose that weight, you get rid of all the chocolate in the house. Lent comes along, you go off chocolate for Lent, and gets you back into into the way of going where you're not expecting a wee bit of chocolate every day. So this is the end of Lent is coming up. I possibly will have a small Easter egg on Easter Sunday, but that whole thing about the habitual thing of eating chocolate every day is gone, thank goodness, and I don't miss it. So that's brilliant. Now this week I'd like to concentrate on getting plenty of water, plenty of whole food, and trying to cut away back on sauces and creams and additional processed food, because processed food is the worst thing that we can really take, and it's not good for the body or for any of our organs, and it doesn't really help when you're trying to have a clean fast and a clean feast. Now they talk about the clean fast, which means just drinking water, not drinking milky coffees or milky teas. That's okay at the start, just when you're getting yourself over the hump of the terrible ghrelin hunger hormone that really gets you, and you think, oh, do you know what, this is just awful, I can't do it, and I need a wee cup of coffee or whatever. But that's all right when you're starting intermittent fasting, but as you go on with it, cut that out, get the clean fast, and especially now during the 7 weeks, you should be able to really do that now. And it is hard, still hard for me. I've had a few pangs this morning, and I've just managed to drink some water and get on with it. Now I got a fasting app put on my phone, and it is absolutely brilliant. I switch it on when I start fasting, and I switch it off when I finish, and it goes through the whole steps of what my body is going through. Your glucose level, first of all your blood sugars rise, then they level out, your glycogen levels come down, then they absolutely empty, your body kicks into burning fat, and then it turns to autophagy, etc, etc, etc. Now I was a wee bit upset because autophagy didn't happen until 20 hours, which I thought to myself, surely it happens before that, and it does. It happens from 6 hours. Your body starts gently cleansing itself of toxins, of dead cells, and rejuvenating your cells within your body. So I googled all that and found out, thank goodness, it's not like it says on the app. It does, the app is brilliant, but that was one thing that sort of shocked me. So and I love to check myself, where I am on the app. Where is it? I haven't got my phone on me now. Oh, I have. I'm talking to my phone, but it's on the app at the minute. Now, if I went onto the app, it would tell me I'm in ketosis. So I'm practically near the end of my fast, because I finished eating yesterday at 4:30, and I think by about 10:30 or so I'll be allowed a cup of coffee, which is great, because I'll probably have that then with plenty of water. Then I have my lovely lunch that I brought in, and here it is. So it's a pasta bolognese I made in the slow cooker last night, and I have my pasta, my bolognese sauce, and I'm down to taste it, and the cheese on top. I find with the slow cooker sometimes there's a bit of a taste off things, but I cooked it on low, and I kept stirring it to make sure I was getting all the juices through it and it wasn't overcooking, and I didn't leave it on too long. So I'm very interested to see how it tastes, and I have a lovely cheddar on top of it, and it's the mature cheddar, so it's nice and tasty. So I'm really looking forward to having that. I've also brought in caramelized onions to put on top, just in case it isn't tasty enough. So that's going to be my main meal for today. I'm going to have that at about 3 o'clock, so I'll be finishing eating at 4. I'll be starting my fast at 4, and I feel satisfied because I've eaten plenty. I'll have that, a banana maybe, for my dessert, and I have also brought in an apple and some peanut butter. So I'll eat those for my coffee break. Or no, I'll eat those at about lunchtime, and that'll be what I will eat today. So I'll have plenty of vegetables in that. I'll have a wee bit of fruit. I'll have plenty of calcium, protein, carbohydrates. So I've satisfied my body. So I'm not craving anything, and I'm very much looking forward to my dinner. All right, everybody, that's enough. That's enough for me now this week, and I hope next week that you'll all be doing extremely well again. I hope that I'll be well at the 9 stones at this stage now. If I was down to 9:12, I would be thrilled, and totally delighted. I think if I get to 9:7, that'll be me. I'll be happy, and I'll just try and keep it at that. And possibly, if I'm very good, maybe lose a couple of pounds less than that. But it's a lifestyle for me now. It's something that I will continue on with, and it's something that I can really enjoy. I can go out and enjoy good food with friends, have a few drinks, and not be putting on weight, which is what's happening at my age. That's what you do. You get more sedentary, you put on weight ever so slightly and gently. As the weeks pass, months pass, years pass, you're supposed to put on a bit of weight, but I'm going backwards, and I'm loving it, and I'm loving my food, and loving the exercise, and feeling great. Oh, I did have my vaccine on Friday past, and my arm was really sore after it, but apart from that, perfect. No side effects that I can think of. So I'm looking forward to getting the other one. And hey ho, getting out again. Listen, goodbye, good luck, have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.